You always come back to the horse. He's been there forever. When a father tells his son about life when he was a boy, the horse was there, always there, and he was something. That beauty of a horse, that horse of fastness, magic. It's like the fairgrounds. Seems like it's always been there, one way or the other, depending on how the sun come up that day, or maybe how much money you got in your pocket. It all comes together here, on old Gentilly Boulevard. That special place you want to be, just with yourself in the morning, or hollering with the whole town under a cool December sun in the afternoon. That special place you want to be, where the colors are hotter and clearer and yell at you more, where rice and beans taste better than any place. Any place. It's that special place in New Orleans for you and the horse, especially today.
Hey, Austen, it's time to wake up and go to the barn.
Okay, Dad. This is Metri. We'll follow him through his morning routine.
All righty, ready to roll. And we putting on the bridle. We tie the tongue tie like this, and then we lock the noseband down. Now he's ready to go to track.
Okay, Gino. Back him up to the 8th pole and get a little once around back to the 5/8 pole. You got him, bro?
Yeah, man.
Hey, Barry, thank you, bro.
Okay, no problem.
Come on, man.
You're not Daddy.
You gotta have strength when it... Coming in. Tougher than nails, Barry.
Yeah, he's tough. Real tough.
After a horse finishes his work, he gets a bath.
You're gonna brush his teeth in a little while. Get his teeth brushed like that.
Good rest.
After a horse is cooled down, he's put back in his stall. Then it's time for me to have some fun.
Take your foot out, let yourself slide down. Okay. There you go.
There's work for everyone to do here.
And me.
And that's all.
The first great champion horse racing ever had was Man of War.
They say Man of War was the mostest horse that ever was, that he could break a rival's heart just by looking him in the eye. He ran in 21 races. He came in second only once to a horse named Upset at a track called Saratoga.
The next big horse was Citation.
In 1951, the great Calumet champion Citation by Bull Lee from the Hyperion Mare hydroplane was 6 years old and nearing the end of a great racing career. At 3, he had towered over his opposition, winning the Triple Crown against his own age group and the Jockey Club Gold Cup against older. On July 14th, 1951, in California, Citation became the first thoroughbred to pass the $1 million mark in purse money earned, his climactic race being the Hollywood Gold Cup. This was his last race, his 32nd win out of 45 races. These many years later, most respected observers still regard Citation as among the greatest of our thoroughbred champions.
Then came Big Red Secretariat.
The Triple Crown, Kentucky Derby, Preakness, and Belmont Stakes, run in 3 different states within a period of 5 weeks, is the blue ribbon event of the American turf. By 1973, 25 years had passed since Citation was crowned our 8th Triple Crown winner. Then came Secretariat. By bold ruler from the Prince Quillo mare Something Royal, he had been named Horse of the Year at 2, first colt in history so honored. On Derby Day 1973, Secretariat topped a fine group of colts that included Sham, Our Native, and a to-be-great Forgo.
And they're off for the lead. On the inside, that's Angle Light for the lead. On the outside, Shecky Green. Royal and Regal, then on the rail, it's Restless
Into
Jet.
the first turn, although Sham was in excellent position, Secretariat was last.
They're by the stands for the first time. Shecky Green challenging his Sham, and he's now got a head in front. Now Shecky Green responds to the challenge, and those two are heads apart. Royal and Regal is third and holding on. Goldback drops back. Secretariat is fourth and moving up on the outside and is now third and moving at the leaders as they come for the head of the stretch. They're at the head of the stretch, and Sham is the leader. He leads it by a length. Secretariat is in the center of the racetrack and driving. Shecky Green now drops back. Coming on a bit is Forgo, Our Native on the outside. Now and they're in the stretch. It's Secretariat. Secretariat on the outside to take the lead. Sham holding in second. It's Secretariat moving away. He has it by 2.5.
Running each quarter faster than the one before, Secretariat smashed Northern Dancer's record by 3 lengths, 1:59 2/5. By Preakness time 2 weeks later, owner Mrs. Penny Tweedy, trainer Lucian Lauren, and jockey Ron Turcotte were celebrities, and Secretariat drew the largest crowd in history to Pimlico, a crowd which would break through and line the inner rail dangerously during the stretch run. In moving across the track, the crowd somehow damaged the electric timing device, and the running time of this Preakness would be forever in doubt. The least bothered was Secretariat, who would soon run one of the most electrifying races in Preakness history.
And they're off for the early lead. That's Deadly Dream on the outside at Colitage. Then it's also Torsion on the outside. They're coming by us. It's a Colitage getting it, and he's moving away by about 2.5 as they pass the stands. Settling into second, Torsion. Sham has good position, third on the rail. It's another 3 lengths back, Deadly Dream. Then Our Native, and Secretariat is last again as they move into the first turn. They're into the turn. A Colitage has it by 2 lengths. Torsion second by a length, and then Sham third. Sham under an easy hold right now, but here comes Secretariat. He's moving fast, and he's going to the outside. He's going for the lead, and it's right now he's looking for it. Ronnie Turcotte sends him alongside a Colitage. Here we have it. A Colitage is the leader, but Secretariat is right alongside. Then still further back, that is Sham now going to the outside in third. They're on the turn, and here's the race, folks. Secretariat trying to hold it, and Sham is driving to get him. Head of the stretch, Secretariat, 2.5. Sham under a strong left-handed whip, and he's making his run now, but it's still Secretariat holding on. Secretariat by 2 lengths. Sham driving second. There's a strong left-handed whip again by Pinkai. He goes to it time and time again, but Ronnie Turcotte has his whip put away, and Secretariat has him put away. He's beginning to draw away. It is Secretariat. He's coming to the wire.
By Belmont time, 3 weeks later, Secretariat fever had become near hysteria in New York. The color and charisma of majestic Prince, the size and symmetry of Man o' War, an immense chest and tremendous drive all his own, all joined with a perfect temperament to make Secretariat the focus of the racing world.
And they're off. Secretariat away very well, has good position on the rail, and in fact is now going up with the leader. They're on the backstretch. It's almost a match race now. Secretariat's on the inside, by ahead. Sham is on the outside. For the turn, it's Secretariat. It looks like he's opening. The lead is increasing. Secretariat is widening now. He is moving like a tremendous machine.
It was a moment in racing history to be savored. What had seemed for a few seconds to be a match race between Secretariat and the now shattered Sham became a rout. The chestnut marched into history in the most emphatic way possible. A winner 31 incredible lengths in front of the next horse, establishing a new American record for the 1.5 miles. Later, Secretariat would defeat older horses in the Marlborough Cup on the main track and in the Man o' War and Canadian Championship on the grass before retiring to stud at his birthplace, Claiborne Farm.
Cigar was the biggest horse of my lifetime.
Number 10 Cigar, owned by Alan Paulson, trained by Bill Mott and ridden by Jerry Bailey. This is Cigar's attempt to tie a long-standing record of 16 successive victories, held by one of the all-time legends, Citation. Cigar takes his place in the outside gate. They're set, racing, and they reach the quarter pole in the Arlington Citation Challenge. Cigar and Dramatic Gold making runs together. They run to the front as they turn for home. Honor and Glory dropping out to third. Cigar comes to the 8th pole, taking over by a half length. Dramatic Gold is running a mighty race on the inside, but Cigar seems to have his measure. He's starting to stretch away now. Cigar is an unstoppable dynamo. The crowd rises to a champion. 16 in succession as Cigar assumes the crown of immortality.
Cigar tied Citation's record for wins. First horse Mom and Dad ever owned was Victoria Myth. She never raced, but her first foal was Blue Eyes and Long Legs.
And here they come into the stretch, a kiss on the lip to the outside of Wink at Me. Those two dueling for the lead. Blue Eyes and Long Legs to the middle coming on now. It's a kiss on the lip leading it. Blue Eyes and Long Legs is second. Silk Taffet is third. They drive for the wire. A kiss on the lip leads it. Blue Eyes and Long Legs digs in on the outside with Silk Taffet. A kiss on the lip. Blue Eyes and Long Legs testing her all the way to the wire. A kiss on the lip and Blue Eyes and Long Legs.
Know what kind of runner a horse is going to be by how hard they try. This is a stakes race. A stakes race is only for the best horses.
At the 8th pole, Blue Eyes and Long Legs gets the lead. Bulldog Babe is next. A late run, Ernest Bit, then Cousin Nettie. It's Blue Eyes and Long Legs winning the Red Camellia.
Blue Eye's first foal was Coach Rags. He's my favorite horse. This is him winning his first stake race.
And by the 8th pole,
Coach Rags splits the leaders on the outside, though Cross-Eyed Devil still very much in it. Cross-Eyed Devil on the outside, Coach Rags on the inside. Coach Rags will win it.
Coach Rag's little sister is Blue-Eyed Gal. She's named after my little sister Ashley.
Next and then a late run by Blue-Eyed Gal. It will be Sarah Sweet in front. Blue-Eyed Gal on for second. And
she was second here, but we think she'll win soon. I hope you enjoy my home movies.
That face, that wonderful face. It shines, it glows all over the place. And how I love to watch it change expressions. Each look becomes the prize of my possessions. I love that face, that face. It just isn't fair. You must forgive the way that I stare. Oh, never will these eyes behold a sight that could replace that face, that face, that face.